What's up, guys? Welcome to today's video. Sorry about the last video. I had my earpods running in the background, and I didn't know my mic was actually picking that up. But today, I'm not doing that anymore. It's a little too cold outside to be working on vehicles, so what we're going to be doing is a reaction video today. We had our ice storm roll through. Really didn't get nothing out of it. Here's a picture of the Jeep on Saturday morning when it first started. Yeah, not a whole lot to be had here. Maybe a little less than a quarter inch. We didn't even get ice, and it rained all day Sunday, and it got down to 10 degrees and didn't get any ice out of it. But I'm not complaining. I'd rather keep power on and keep the internet running. But we do have backups in case anything did go down crazy. So without further ado, let's jump into it. Alright guys, so here we are. Gonna be doing this react video here on Rolled In Reacts. Shout out to Rolled In Reacts. Thank you so much for letting me do this under the fair use. I normally don't do these kind of videos, but like I said, it's too cold out there to be working on the Jeep today. Or working on anything, really. So we're going to start out with this video here.
5,000 miles, and when asked why they didn't come in sooner, the customer just replied, "Because it's a Tundra, I didn't think they needed oil changes."
Bro, 75,000 miles? For its first oil change? Who does that? Look at the sludge. Look at the sludge. Bro. Dude, that engine is ruined. I didn't think they needed oil changes.
Because it's a Tundra, I didn't think they needed oil changes.
What, bro?
The owner of this Hyundai came in with starting issues and a stereo that wasn't working. After they
When I was in high school, I had a dude, one of my friends, was going to buy a car. He went downtown to look at it. And he asked the guy while he was, looking under the hood. He's like, "Oh, so when was the last time the oil was changed?" He said the dude looked at him stone-faced, serious as a heart attack, and said, "You're supposed to change that?" Yeah. Needless to say, he just walked away. That's what I would have done. I would have just walked away as well. I would not have bought that vehicle. Wow, man.
The owner of this Hyundai came in with starting issues and a stereo that wasn't working, after they had installed a new sound system together with a friend 4 days prior.
See, that right there is shoddy work. Don't be doing that, guys. If you're gonna do it, take the time and solder it or use proper connectors and clamp them down real good. Try and make it look as professional as you can.
And this customer had another shop do a tire rotation for them, but it went a bit so-and-so. Customer came in saying, "My car has started playing theme songs from old Western movies. Please check and advise."
Oh, wow.
This pretty much brand new Lincoln Corsair rolled in after the customer said that they had started getting a vibration in the steering wheel for the past 2 to 3 months, but had kept driving since they thought it was probably something wrong with the road and not their car. This Chevy Silverado 1500 HD rolled in because the customer said it accelerated like an older gentleman trying to cross. Customer's favorite movie is Mad Max.
Tailpipe. That thing was flat.
And apparently this guy came in after he had tried installing new brake pads for the first time using a YouTube tutorial.
Oh no, don't. No. I should have watched my video on the brake pads. Dang. How do you... Like, literally, they just, like, shoved it in. They didn't take the caliper off. They just shoved the pad in there. Don't do that.
This heavy-duty pickup rolled in after the customer said they heard a loud metallic noise and lost.
Bro, look at that. The freaking drive shaft just gave up. It just said, pfft. It took the freaking U-joint and everything with it. Look at that. There's chains hanging down. There's a chain hanging down.
All power while they were doing 100 miles an hour on the freeway. Turns out that the customer had been
lost all power. Yeah, I bet.
to the shop a few weeks prior because of an issue with the all-wheel drive.
Yeah, don't have a drive shaft. Did they say doing 100 miles an hour on the freeway? Yeah, I could see, yeah. If you're doing stuff like 100 miles an hour on the freeway, there's probably a lot of other crazy driving you're doing. And you're testing that truck for sure.
To wait for their next paycheck before fixing it. And this customer had painted his engine bay.
Hey man, I get it. I'm broke too. I gotta wait for my next paycheck for a lot of things. What is that? Ah, that looks cool, I'm not gonna lie, but that's not a good thing to do. Do not be painting. Like, you need to at least tape off some things. Like, look, they got it on the air filter. That's gonna be clogged up now. The reservoirs, you can't see the level in because they're all painted. You can't see if you need fluid or not. That's not safe. And then look at the battery.
All by himself.
The terminals were painted as well. Don't paint your battery terminals. Wow.
This customer had
And the
apparently
electrical wires too. I don't know if it's good to be painting electrical wires, but I would.
Customer had painted his engine
I'm
bay
surprised they
all
didn't
by
paint the belt.
himself.
Look at that. The belt don't look painted. They didn't paint that. But dang, everything else is painted for sure. Oh, they did get a little bit on the belt. There's some right there. It's a little bit of overspray.
This customer had
Look at
apparently
that. Don't be doing that, guys. I don't think I have to tell you, but don't be doing that. Look, the exhaust manifold here is bare. It didn't get painted at all, or it burned off already.
And this customer had painted stanced out
I'm assuming it burned off already.
engine bay all by himself. This customer had apparently stanced out their old brick Volvo, and the customer said, I usually take my car to the same garage, but I wanted to save
That
some
thing
cash
is
to
rusted
Swiss cheese
out.
than a car. It's probably time for a new one. Customer states, tire leak after they hit like a small lug nut or something.
Dang! Bro, that went all the way through the rim. I've never seen anything like that. Bro, I've seen a lot of stuff. I've seen a lot of stuff. And I've never seen anything like that. I mean, if this is in the wrong spot, dude, that could tear up your brake caliper. That could slice a brake line. And then you would just be driving and have no brakes. Bro, that's crazy.
On the road. Wants to make sure it's not too expensive of a job before
That's a good
approving
thing they got that
repairs.
fixed.
Customer states, car doesn't want to start, has tried everything under the sun.
They're missing a timing belt.
Can you
It's
help
just
this
gone.
customer figure out what the problem
Where'd it go?
might be?
Bro, how does
Oh,
this
yeah,
happen?
it's one of
How
those-
does this break?
New
I had a 1990 Honda Accord when I was in high school. I ran that thing till the pads were metal to metal. So much where I needed new rotors. And the rotors didn't break like that. Like literally, you could put the brake pad or the brake pedal all the way to the floor. Car would not stop. You literally had to take the emergency brake and slowly raise it until the car slowly stopped. And then my rotors didn't look anything like that. So what do you have to do to get rotors to brake like this? I don't know. I don't think I want to know. This is why you should always do your maintenance. If your brakes start making a noise, guess what? It's time to change the brake pads. And if you do that early enough, you don't have to change the rotors.
Scree brake rotors. The owner of this BMW was in for a new servo pump, but forgot to mention to the mechanics that he also installed a lowering kit on it by himself the week before. The owner of this car came in saying, "A friend of mine said he'd
same damn time.
Easily be able to squeeze an extra
Oh no,
30 horsepower.
Don't be doing this stupid snake oil crap. All this stuff online is just garbage. Do not buy this crap. Don't be buying cheap parts on Temu. Don't be doing it. Spend the extra money because you're going to end up spending double or triple later on down the road. And it doesn't give you 30 horsepower. Just like those little OBD things that you plug in that say, oh, make your car faster. Get an extra 50 horsepower. Get better gas mileage. It's all snake oil. They're lying to you. Don't give
out
them
of
your
my
money.
car, so I let him tune it. But now, it's even slower than before.
And it's even slower before because you're not getting any air in your engine. Come on, people.
And this car...
Come on, people. If you're not mechanically inclined, at least find someone that you know who is. I'm sure you have a friend that likes to tinker with cars. Or a brother. Or a cousin. Or somebody. Somebody in your life has to like to tinker with cars, or at least knows enough about mechanical stuff to give you a ballpark. Hey, you need to take this to the mechanic. You would think. Just try and think logically about things sometimes.
Came in because the customer said it was all over the road after they had installed a sportier suspension that they apparently found on Temu.
And y'all got my blood pressure up this morning, dude. My heart is pumping. I'm about to have a heart attack. Oh, what was I just saying? Temu. Don't be buying parts on Temu. Don't do it. Do not do it. Do not do it to it, okay?
The owner of this...
Like, look, they don't... I can't even tell what they replaced. It just looks like a strut bar. But they didn't replace anything else. Like, if you're going to do a sport suspension, you need to replace all the stuff. Not just one part on each side. And that is another thing. If you do something on the driver's side, you need to replace it on the passenger side as well. Otherwise, it's not going to be even. And you could start getting uneven tread wear. Just note to self on that one. Alright, let's get back to it.
This Lincoln came in after he had tried installing a new fuel pump by himself, but had just caused a mess and had to come in to get some proper help.
What the hell happened?
Here's your problem, sir.
Why is there putty everywhere?
Customer came in saying that his...
Bruh, y'all give me a heart attack. At 10 o'clock in the morning. Come on. Come on! At least I don't have to work today.
Car runs a bit hot and thinks it might...
Oh. Yeah, you got a hole there, baby. Big old hole in that thing. I don't know, a lot of the Fords have issues with either the coolant cap...
Need new coolant.
Or with wearing holes, like tiny little holes in them. To the point to where when it's pressurized, it just leaks out. A mechanic just lost their extension in that tire.
Customer was in with their truck for some brake work when the mechanic noticed a pretty strange detail. When asked about it, the customer apparently said it's for aerodynamic purposes.
I think he's just pulling your chain. That ain't got nothing to do with no aerodynamics.
And this car came in with suspension in shockingly bad condition. The owner of this car rolled
He even had the doo-doo, because that was a shockingly terrible joke.
in saying that he can't have automatic braking turned on because the car keeps braking at random all the time, and he thought it might be a software issue.
It's the sticker.
And this customer said that she can't refuel her truck no matter how much she tries.
Yeah,
Customer
that's in the
states,
field. If I was that person, I'd feel so dumb. I'm just saying. I would
Please
feel so
advise.
stupid. Oh my god! Bro, don't cut holes in your shit.
Just an oil change, huh?
If you're installing something in your vehicle and you like to do things yourself, that's fine. But if you have to drill or cut some kind of piece out, make for damn sure you know what needs to be cut and where, and cut or drill as little as you can. Don't mess with the integrity of your freaking frame, and definitely don't be drilling through your frame or cutting your frame out. Like the main frame, if that gets damaged in a collision, or if that starts to rust out, insurance company is going to total that thing. There are some shops that they can approve fix your frame, but I think that gives you like a salvage title depending on your state. But just don't do it. Just don't do it. Just don't do it, guys. Come on. Let's be team players, and let's just think logically before we start doing stuff. And maybe this kind of stuff won't happen. Let's try that. All right, back to it.
Just an oil change, huh? Customer states, turning radius on my new Mercedes is too tight.
Dude, that thing just sheared the hell off of there. Completely.
Yeah, all
That
good.
is insane.
This car came in after the customer had attempted to fix a brake leak by himself, but it wasn't super successful.
What is it? Bro, you got vice grips holding that thing? Guys, people of Earth! We gotta stop doing this. That's a vice grip, and it's been wrapped around a zip tie. Got 2 zip ties on it, so it won't fall. Now, if you find yourself on the side of the road and you have to do something crazy like that just to get home or to be able to get to the mechanic shop, that's A-okay in my book. You did what you had to do to at least get it looked at, get it fixed. But don't just fix it like that and leave it. Especially if you're driving people around or driving kids around. Like, that's a huge safety risk right there. If you value your life or your family's lives, please don't do this. Don't do this, guys. Come on. We're better than that. We are smart. Let's just, again, think logically before you do stuff. Oh.
And this car came in on a tow truck after the customer hit a sinkhole that had suddenly formed in front of them while driving to the grocery store.
I would flip my house. I would flip out. The road is not supposed to disappear from beneath you.
Customer state.
No, I'd be flipping out, dude. I don't know about y'all. I'd flip the hell out. I really screwed it up, too. Oh!
Slammed the brakes to avoid hitting a
Oh!
cat on the road, but
That's a Tesla.
ever since, the brakes
That rotor's gone.
have felt different.
Dude, there's no way in hell that a Tesla's rotor should be braking like that. Like, yeah, there are manufacturer defects, Usually manufacturing defects are like somewhere in the 1% range is where they like to keep it. But 1% of all the Teslas that have been sold is a large amount of cars out there that are going to have the same defect. Carry on. Wow.
The owner of this Dodge rolled in because they had a whining noise after another shop that was apparently really cheap had installed a new timing chain together with an improvised tensioner.
An improvised tensioner. We just had this talk, people. We just had this talk. Do not be putting parts on cars that don't belong on cars. There are books out there that can give you a part number for any part of your vehicle, so you can order a new part. Don't be making your own parts and putting them on cars, especially if you're a shop. If you're a mechanic out there and you're putting improvised tensioners on someone else's vehicle, you need to find a new job. Because number one, that's not safe. Number two, that could break the engine. That's going to cost these people a large amount of money. Yeah, like I said, there's a reason it's cheap. You get what you pay for. Never forget that. I've always gone by that motto. You get what you pay for. And so, I'm not going to lie, it has, screwed me. I bought cheap things and they just break, yes. And then I bought the expensive thing and they last not as long as I would like, but still longer than
There's
the
a
cheap
reason
stuff.
it's cheap, folks. This car came in because the owner said somebody had glued the washer fluid cap shut because it was nearly impossible to open. And this pickup truck came in on a tow truck because it didn't want to go
He just went
into driver reverse after the customer
feel
said
so
he hit
dumb.
what looked like an oversized hockey puck on his way to the grocery store. And sometimes you just gotta make do
loosened it up for you.
with what you have.
I just realized that drain plug was a spark plug. Hey, if it works and you got to get to the part source so you can get a new drain plug, that's fine. But don't leave it in there, because you're going to
This
confuse
car
the
came
hell
in
out
on a
of
tow
whoever
truck
does
because
your
it
next oil change.
wouldn't start. I wonder why. This customer had fixed their SUV's rake in their very own particular way and came in to ask the mechanic if he thought everything looked solid.
Yeah, that don't look too solid to me. That's a lot of play. Holy
And the owner
crap.
of this car came in with one of the most
at
unique
that.
oil leaks
The motor's running with that big ass hole in the valve cover. You're definitely losing oil. I will say that.
mechanics
I
had
wish there were
ever
more
seen.
companies out there that made clear valve covers. At least if your valve cover is plastic, that would be a cool little thing. That way you could watch it as it runs. If I ever have the money, I'm going to make that company and we're going to manufacture clear valve covers for the cars that have plastic valve covers. You don't see a lot of metal valve covers these days, but the older cars all had metal valve covers.
This
Hey, there's
car came in
keys.
on a tow truck
I
after the
found
customer
them.
said
I
that she had
found
lost
them right
all
there.
keys to
There's
it and wanted
keys.
new ones programmed, but it only took the mechanic about
My
5 minutes to
girlfriend
fix the
loses her
problem.
keys all the time. All the time. I got her a key hook. It's actually back there by the door. Does she use it? Not. She tried using it. She still uses it when she can, but she loses her keys all the time. She can pick them up off the thing, go to the bathroom, come back, and be like, "Oh, where'd my keys go?" And they'd be right in her pocket.
MKX came in because they had a steering issue after they had done some tweaking of the tie rod ends to get a better connection with the road when driving.
What do I tell you? We gotta stop doing this stuff. Look at that. That is not how you fix something, okay? More zip ties. What I just tell y'all? We gotta stop zip tying and ghettoing stuff. Buy the right part. If it takes a nut, put a nut on it. Don't be redneck engineering with zip ties on stuff that needs metal brackets. It's not safe. Bro, I can't take it. Alright, guys. I appreciate y'all hanging out with me today. I just wanted to throw this video out there since I can't really go out and work on anything right now. I don't really have time, and it's really, really cold. I don't do well with cold weather at all. But hopefully, after this week, it's getting down, I think, into the 10s and 15 and stuff like that. Hopefully after this week, the temperatures will be a little warmer so I can go out there and do some stuff. Show y'all how to do some more stuff. I appreciate y'all. We're up to 24 subscribers now, which is awesome. I appreciate that. I love you guys. Yeah, just wanted to do like a reaction video just to kind of show y'all my personality a little bit more. That way y'all can get to know me. And I appreciate y'all for being here again. I know I keep saying that. I can't say that enough. I don't make any money off of this, but I really enjoy sharing this with everyone. I like to show people it's easier to work on your own cars than you think. Just try not to do this, please. Please don't do this. Please don't do this. Alright, guys. Y'all have a great rest of your day. I hope y'all are doing well, especially after that winter storm came through. We got absolutely nothing out of it. Oh wait, I should have meant winter storm. There we go. Yeah, we got nothing out of it. We got maybe a dusting of snow Saturday morning, and it melted by, I don't know, 4 hours later it was gone. So that's all we really saw. It rained a crap load on Sunday. We thought it was going to freeze because it was getting down to like 19 that night. And it was so windy, the wind actually ended up drying out the road and nothing froze. There was no ice on the power lines. There was no ice on the roads. There was some in some spots, but we had ice. You know, the salt trucks came out and took care of that. But I will see you guys in the next one. Deuces.